Hey everybody, welcome to another video by cigarfellas.com. It is Monday, April 9th, the day after Easter. And after a long 3-day weekend, I sat in work and was a little caught up in my daydreams about being at home and smoking cigars and things like that. And I started to think, okay, what am I going to smoke? What am I going to do a review on? I know that, I've kind of been on a roll and I'm really enjoying the videos. So what exactly am I going to do? And I'm going to tell you that I decided to take a look around YouTube and see what's going on. And one thing that I came across was I saw a lot of videos about how to cut a cigar, and a lot of videos on how to light a cigar, and some videos on what to drink with cigars, pairing of cigars, and I kind of came up with an idea. And so what we're going to do is today we're going to talk about how to cut a cigar. We're going to talk about how to light a cigar. We're going to talk about what to pair a cigar with. And we're going to do all that without showing you any demonstrations at all. So let's talk about cutting a cigar. There are lots of different styles of cutters out there. Zycar is one of my favorite of all time cutters. I use the Room 101 Zycars a lot. I use the Zebra Wood Zycar that I own a lot, and more so than that, I really enjoy my Zycar scissors. Well, I hear a lot of times, I'll be in video chats with a bunch of my friends from the internet and all over the world, actually, and people will say to me, well, what did you cut that cigar with? And I tell people, I cut it with this or I cut it with that, and some people agree and some people disagree. And I think the important thing to look at from this whole thing is that what do you like to use? Do you like to V-cut your cigars? Do you like to punch them? Do you like to, use scissors? Do you like to use a double guillotine? Do you like to use a single guillotine? I mean, what is it that you like? Because at the end of the day, you spent the money on your cigar, and you found something that you enjoy, and you found something that you like to use to cut your cigars, and to me, that's what's important. I'm not saying that eventually, you may find that, you really enjoy using a punch on the bigger vitolas instead of using scissors or a V-cutter. You may find that you don't like V-cutters. Other people love V-cutter. I guess what I'm trying to say is, what do you like? People talk about, lighting their cigar. Now, granted, I will generally tell people, please don't use a Bic lighter on a nice cigar. I know there's people out there that'll say, oh, it's no big deal. I use a soft flame Lotus lighter. It's actually a pipe lighter that I picked up at one of the local, actually an online shop. And I use that, and I have a reason for using that. But my reason for using it isn't why you should use it. It's my reason for using it. You may agree with me and say that, I want to use a soft flame too because I see, Brent's point. But, other people say you got to use a stick match. Some people say you got to use a torch lighter. Some people, they like those great big blowtorch looking things that it looks like you could weld a door shut with. And you know what? All of them are great. Did they all light the cigar? Yep. Did they all, allow you to enjoy your cigar? Yep. Same thing with the cutters. What do you like? You know, that's what's important. You know, eventually in your walk in the cigar industry and the cigar world, you will gain an understanding of what you find is the best thing for you, and nobody should be telling you what's right and what's wrong. You know, nobody went to Pete Johnson when he made, you know, I mean, one of my favorites, the Anarchy. Nobody went to Pete and said, you know what, that Anarchy's got a little too much spice. And if they did, he didn't listen. He stuck by his guns. He said, no, that Anarchy's the way I want it to be. And it's one of the greatest tatuajes that I've ever had. You know, I mean, I know there's a lot out there, and a lot of people might be saying, what are you talking about? That's the greatest. No, I'm just saying for me, right? Everybody has their opinion. This is what we do. We do this to enjoy ourselves. And when people start bringing in all this stress and you know, and trying to shove things down your throat and make you do something that you know, you're just uncomfortable doing, you know, I mean, I found myself doing it to friends of mine with my cigar scissors because I love them so much. Here, use my scissors, and they all, you know, when they come over, they're like, no, you know, we're gonna use your, you know, your zebra wood Zycar because, you know, I prefer that cut. And I'm like, oh, come on, you know, look. And, you know, and that's kind of what kind of almost led up to this a little bit as well. But the same thing with drinking. You know, I hear people say, you know, you should drink water when you're reviewing your cigars. Well, I'm not a huge water drinker. It's not to say that I probably couldn't stand to be. Most of you guys, you know, that have seen me in real life know I'm a little overweight. But I like Diet Mountain Dew. I like it a lot. I like Scotch. I like craft beers. I like thick, heavy German style, you know, beers as well. So, you know, there's just didn't want to go out, but there's just a lot of stuff out there that everybody can enjoy and drink, and you know, and too often I hear people getting caught up in all these semantics when, you know what, listen, we smoke because we enjoy it. We smoke because, for me, it's camaraderie. It's sharing myself with you internet viewers. It's sharing myself with my friends, with my family, with people I don't know. In my life, I have never gained friends as quickly until I got into cigars. And now I can honestly say that I have met some of the greatest people. I've had people send me things that just blew my mind. People I've never met in real life, and just blew my mind, you know. And they did it because they wanted me to be able to experience the things that they were able to experience. And I'm not saying to anybody that that's why I do this, but it just goes to show the kind of characteristics of the people that I've met here for, you know, smoking that I look for in my real life friends as well. You know, the people that I know personally and have known since school. You know, this is a perfect example. This is the first Don Carlos God of Fire I've ever smoked. I've never put another God of Fire in my mouth. I've had this one. This one got gifted to me. Somebody sent it to me, and I've had it for probably four months or so. And I decided today that I was going to come home and I was going to do this video and smoke this cigar. I wasn't going to write a review on the cigar. I don't want to do a video of the cigar. I mean, I brought it up just to show you that, you know, this is what it's about. It's not about what's right and what's wrong. It's about what you enjoy to do. And I think the sooner that everybody gets back to that and letting people make decisions and you know, you can guide somebody without shoving it down their throat, and I think that's what's important. So I might review cutters in the future. I may review lighters in the future. You may see me light a cigar with a torch lighter. You may see me light a cigar with matches. But that'll be it. I'm never going to tell you this is how you should light a cigar, or this is how you should, you know, cut a cigar. You know, Sometimes I toast the foot of my cigar. On this one, I didn't. I made a point to myself just to cut the end off, stick it in my mouth, fire it up with my Lotus lighter, and just enjoy it and not give any thought to it. Just enjoy the cigar for what it is. Not think that this is a $20 stick or however much they are. It's just a cigar. It's here for my enjoyment. It's because I wanted to enjoy it. It's because I wanted to enjoy it with you guys, and that's just kind of where we sit with that. I hope I don't get a lot of flack from people over this, but I hope that you can, respect me for sharing that everybody's got an opinion, and everybody's entitled to that opinion, and it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, what matters is that we enjoy these together, even if I have to lend you a lighter. So, until next time, I'm Brent. Most of my friends call me Moose. I'm with cigarfellas.com. You can check us out at www.cigarfellas.com, facebook.com/cigarfellas, or you can follow us on Twitter @cigarfellas. Until next time, thanks.